Hello, dear students. On behalf of AMS English Department, I'd like to welcome you today. I'm Miss Angela Grodi. How are you doing? I hope you're all doing well. In this video, we are going to learn grammar, conditional if, first case, or type 1. Today's agenda items is the PowerPoint presentation, and you will practice in your booklets, booklet A. Now, let's get started. Conditional if, first case. Usage. When do we use the conditional if, first case, or type 1? The first conditional is a structure used for talking about possibilities in the present or in the future. So, we use the first conditional or type 1 when it is possible action to happen. Okay? The form, we have if, present simple, will, plus infinitive. This is when if is at the beginning of the sentence. When it is in the middle as a connector, so we use the subject will plus infinitive, then if present simple. Okay? So again, the form is if present will infinitive. If present will infinitive. We have if clause, which is if subject present simple, and the main clause which is subject will plus infinitive. The negative form, if clause, if subject am not or isn't or aren't, as it is present simple, or when we have a main verb, we have if subject don't or doesn't plus the infinitive of the main verb. The main clause will be subject plus will not, which is want, plus infinitive. For example, if you study hard, you will pass the exam. So this is a possible action. So we use the first conditional if. Here we have if, you, subject, study, verb, which is in the present simple tense. So we have if present, will plus infinitive. When it is in the middle, you will pass the exam if you study hard. So also we have will plus infinitive, the first clause, which is the main clause, and if clause, if subject present simple. If she comes to the party, I will be happy. Again, if present will infinitive. I will be happy if she comes to the party. You have to notice that when we use if at the beginning of the sentence, we put comma after the if clause. But when if is used in the middle of the sentence, so it connects or joins the two sentences, so we don't use comma. Okay? Here we have more examples. If you don't study hard, you will fail the exam. If you don't study hard, you won't pass the exam. So also these are possibilities. You will fail the exam if you don't study hard. Or you won't pass the exam if you don't study hard. If she doesn't come to the party, I will be sad. If she doesn't come to the party, I won't be happy. So here we have if subject doesn't plus the infinitive after doesn't, which is the present simple. So if present simple, will infinitive, or won't plus infinitive. I will be sad if she doesn't come to the party. I won't be happy if she doesn't come to the party. If the pupils aren't polite, so if present simple, the teacher will punish them. So we have will plus infinitive. So again, if present, will infinitive. She will be a model if she is elegant. So again, if present, will infinitive, or will infinitive if present. Here we have unless. Unless means or equals if plus not. So if I say she won't pass the exam unless she studies hard. So this means she won't pass the exam if she doesn't study hard. So unless equals if plus not. In the first sentence we use unless plus the present simple, and we have won't pass. In the second one we used, instead of unless, we use if plus doesn't, which is if plus not. So unless equals if plus not. Thanks for listening, and I'm glad to be here with you today. Goodbye for now, and wait for other videos. Bye!